Episode 518. Thank you all for listening to episode 517. Achilles 1, Rogers 0. I am Nick Chubb's knee, here with my co-host.
Nick Chubb's healthy knee, his right one.
Yeah. Well, you saw it. I sent the video yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it a few times before that.
Wild.
I saw the one where they unfortunately put his Georgia one right next to his Cleveland Browns one, and whew, they just need to put a nice metal knee in there, just a nice ball joint. Just
Was it the same one?
yeah, same knee, totally reconstructed back in 2015.
Really?
Yep.
Gosh, well, you think that's a career ender? They said it busted that artery.
Um, I don't know if it's going to be a career ender, but it wasn't good.
Oh, look. See, we even started real late waiting for his ass, and here he is, still late.
It's like he knows. It's like he knows we started it. It's like Kode knows, hey, they started it. All right, I'm getting on. We could have started at 11:59. He would have been on at midnight, guaranteed. No doubt.
Look here, man. Had family emergency.
Well, that's not good.
No. So we not recording, are we?
We are, but I can
All
go
right.
ahead and pause.
Nope.
So
So
anyway, we're
yeah,
back.
family emergency. We were planning a cookout and we were having a taste test, and Fatty Arbuckle ended up coming over and ate me out of house and home. So right now I'm in the process of trying to restock a refrigerator, a freezer. I owe my neighbors some food right now, um, which I didn't even know. My neighbor had 3 kids. He ate all the goddamn snack packs. Uh, Everything is gone, man. It's gone. Like it, you
But
never think somebody would loot a grocery store, but this is what it would look like.
how did you get Arbuckle out of your house?
Somebody said cookout,
And he left?
and he left.
I just figured you threw the last chicken drummy you had away, like out of the house, like you do when you're trying to get rid of a wild animal or something.
Yeah, and I didn't think anything of it because they're doing construction down the street, and there's some excavators and whatnot, breaking up pavement and everything else. So I thought that rumble was just big old heavy machinery, and come to find out it was something else heavy coming down the street.
Yeah. Rolling down the street, eating cookies, sipping on a box of juice. That's what he was doing. So we got to thank people. Thanks to Wes Anderson for Moments of Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter and Instagram at Songs by Wes. Thank you to All Work Clothing. Visit allworkclothing.com, mention Overline Podcast, and Brandon will hook you up with that deal. Thanks to Crandall's Quality Landscaping. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas and not.
Al Snow's hometown.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you to Paper Denim Art. Go to Facebook, check out Paper Denim Art. Tell Danny what you're looking for. Check out all the work she's done in the past. She's going to hook you up with that deal. Mention Over the Line Podcast. Thank you to Sparty Steve. And last but not, who's probably going to be the next coach of Michigan State. And last but not least, Connell Barrett, DannyTransformation.com.
And make sure you get to datingtransformation.com, get that free consultation from Connell when you mention Over the Line Podcast. And in the meantime, get to Amazon.com and buy Connell's book, Dating Sucks, But You Don't.
All right, Barrington Bear, we got to get to NASCAR.
Yeah, Bristol, baby, is what they say at least. Unfortunately, we had 4 cuts. 4 cuts. One of those being the last cut for Kevin Harvick. Done out of the playoffs. The other 3, one Joseph Logano, thank God. Michael McDowell, and who was the last one? Ricky Spinhouse Jr. Unfortunately, poor Ricky just couldn't get it going. So those are the 4 cut. So our 12 left and reseeded again now, which I forgot they did. Luckily to Martin Truex, who just made the cut. Byron 1, Truex 2, Hamlin 3, Larson 4, Busher 5, Kyle Busch 6, Christopher Bell 7th, Tyler Reddick 8th. And then below the cut line, Ross Chastain, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, and Bubba Wallace. But yeah, last week, Denny Hamlin got the win, got himself in Bristol. Had a pretty dominant race. Bell had a pretty good race too, but Denny ran it there at Bristol. Talked shit to all the fans. Kind of funny, actually, even though he is a douchebag. I thought it was pretty funny. He goes, "Guess what? I just beat your favorite driver."
Which one? All of them.
To the entire fan base. That was great.
And I was waiting for him to say which one, and he said all of them.
It was great. So pretty funny there. But yeah, going to the next round of the playoffs where we have Texas Talladega in the Charlotte Road Course, the Roval. That will be an interesting little run. Obviously, anything can happen at Talladega. We know that. And also, right now, the way Texas races like a super speedway, it's pretty much like they're racing super speedway back-to-back weeks. So anything can happen here in the next 2 weeks. Crazy shit. You never know. I mean, one of the, two of the guys on the bubble could easily win and get themselves in, but anybody can wreck at any time. And next thing you know, Byron could go from 1 to 12 here pretty quick if he wrecks. So it should be a pretty crazy next 2 races. And then we got a road course until we get to the next round of 8. But last week, we had Gray with a back-to-back 2. Got that from Kyle Larson. Parrott with an 8 out of Brad Keselowski. Dub had a 20 out of douche number 1, a.k.a. Kyle Busch. I unfortunately had a 29 out of Kevin Harvick, and Kode had a 30 out of A.J. Bristol Allmendinger. So your updated standings, Parrott has taken the lead. I think I've held the lead for like the last 20 weeks, it feels like. So Parrott, 14.2. Myself at 14.6. Gray right behind me at 14.7. Dub at 17.6. And Kode 18.8. But everybody is still alive.
Holzhauser's up by 10, almost 10,000, by the way, after the first Jeopardy game.
Nice. Is that still Tournament Champions?
Yeah, it's Jeopardy Masters.
Jeopardy Masters.
Yep, he's up by 10 grand right now as they play the second game.
All right. Holzhauser's going to win it. We all know that anyways. So this week in Texas, I'm going to go with a guy who hasn't finished outside the top 10 here the last few races. We're going to go with Ryan Blaney. Get himself a win and get to the next round of the playoffs.
Mark it up. That is also my guy.
Blaney for Gray. Kode, who feels Texas to you?
All right, let me scroll through.
Look at Austin Dillon.
Nah. Isn't that the one that he got a black girlfriend? He ain't Texas.
No, he doesn't.
No, his pit man does.
Oh no, he ain't Texas. They don't associate with that kind of stuff.
The guy in the pits, yeah, his buddy.
That type of mixing. Oh shit, I can't cough. Let me see. Man, he looked like it, but he ain't gonna do shit.
Who?
JJ Yelly.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do shit either. Find another guy.
That's just throwing shit away. No, Ryan Priest. Ooh, wow. Oh man, he looks like he's the only person that has a Walker Texas Ranger DVD set.
You're going Ryan Priest.
But he ain't gonna win shit.
Oh, okay.
Dude, he races good on super speedways.
Huh?
He races well on super speedways.
That's what this hell. All right, why not? Let's go with the
Ryan Walker
Bridges
Texas
expert.
Ranger Priest.
Yeah.
And we know Dub will get his pick in eventually.
Chase Elliott.
Look like JR's grandson. And not good old JR.
Oh, poor good old JR.
God damn it, pal.
Damn pal.
All right. Next. College football.
Yeah, last week. Not a great week. Dub was the only one with a winning record at 6-4. I was 5-5. Kode was 4-6. Gray and Parrott were both 3-7.
Man, I'm so happy I started off 11-2.
Yeah, been a rough last 2 weeks for you. And
Jesus.
and Yeah, I mean, a lot of weird games this week. I mean, Georgia looked like ass. Ended up coming back. They were losing 14-3 at halftime. Ended up beating South Carolina 24-14. So South Carolina easily covered. Michigan looked like big ass. BGSU easily covered. They lost 31-6. It was, I think, 14-6 at halftime.
Yeah.
FSU FSU probably should have lost that game.
Yep.
They just scraped by BC. They won by 2. Dub was the only one that picked Boston College. Good for him. Texas did not look great till the fourth quarter. They beat Wyoming by 17 or 21, excuse me. I think 31-10. Me and Kode were the only ones on Wyoming. Ohio State didn't look great in the first quarter, put up 35 in the second quarter, ended up winning 63-10, dominated Western Kentucky there after the first. And Dub and Parrott had them. We swept Penn State. We swept Washington, who absolutely, we didn't. I lied. Parrott picked Michigan State.
Idiot.
Oh, man. Parrott was 2-8. Ooh,
Mm.
brutal. A brutal. Let me change this really fast. A good thing I caught that. So now Parrot goes to 16-20 or 15-20. Excuse me. Yeah, Michigan State, they're in absolute turmoil, just shambles. So they're trash.
You screw up 80 million, man.
I know. All you had to do is just find any other woman except the one who cries wolf. Um,
Man,
go ahead. Go ahead on Mel.
80 million. All you had to do was stand on the sideline and be ass, not chase it. That's all you had to do.
Was BS.
That's
Not
all you had to do.
chase it.
Stand there and be ass, not chase ass.
Yep,
And
guaranteed
he blew
80 million.
80
He did it
million.
again. Holzhauser did it again.
Flush down the toilet. What happened?
Daily double. First question.
That's what he does. He knows these things. I mean, Tucker just he could have found anything. He could have been on Tinder around campus and been
Like,
okay.
Jesus. All this stuff out here, and you gotta try to take it. Like, come on, man. There's women out here giving it away.
For people who don't have 80
Less,
million, they're giving it away.
right, for less.
He,
Listen, all right. First of all, I'm not trying to. We're
he
not
wrote his name in
minimalizing
Metallica
any
font.
type of sexual harassment, assault, none of that. But you can't be stupid. Where are his friends at? That's what I want to know. Where are his friends at?
You don't have friends.
You can't. Because a real friend would tell, hey, boy, hey man, listen, this ain't it.
Well, I say that. I shouldn't say that because in all honesty, ain't no way I'm telling my friends I'm having phone sex with people still like this is 1994. Like, really? Is that what we're doing?
All right. No,
Hey man, what'd you do last night? I had phone sex with this lady. Phone sex? What do you mean?
you ever watch
Right.
that
Like
episode?
FaceTime? Nah, over the phone, man. Straight up. Voice.
You ever watch that episode? So you've seen Married with Children, and you know, his mother-in-law comes in the one season, and you don't see her, but she's huge, and
Mm-hmm.
he fucks up the house and everything. And Margaret, calls her by her given name, and he's like, Jesus. And then she starts a phone sex hotline, and then she goes by Butter. She has a good
Yep.
voice, all this shit. And then they come to the house, and he's like, I gotta leave. I'm gonna marry Butter. And, do this shit, all his buddies. And he says, You're cooking with butter. And they're like,
Yep.
Is that so and so and so and so? And they're like, Ah, no. Fucking miss Married with Children. Shit was classic.
I have to start watching those again.
Oh, so good.
Oh my God.
80 million.
80
You know what?
million.
The funny thing is, before 3 days before that all happened, I was talking to our landlord at work, and he went to Michigan State as well. And I was like, man, we both just want to get rid of Mel because he's sorry. And we're like, God, we got a few more years of this and we're good. And then 3 days later, Mel Tucker is going to get fired. I'm like, well, that kind of worked out for us.
Yeah.
And listen, like, And also, my people, everything ain't a setup. All right. Yes, he could have got 80 million if he got bought out, but nobody is this stupid. Nobody. There's nobody this stupid
For
to where
80 million, I could have been celibate for 8 years for 80 million.
right, 80 million. You could have said you could have been addicted to the hub. Man, listen,
And even if someone found out about that, no one would have cared.
right. They'd have been like, oh, he on the hub too? All right, I feel it.
Yeah, I was about to say anyone that would be like, oh,
What
that's gross.
what's his number one
They're alive.
search? College.
Right.
What's his number one search? College bukkake. Nice.
Whoa.
At least it's not college football. That would have been really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
maybe that is weird.
Yeah. But people would have understood it. They would have been like, you know what? I get it. You're around a bunch of college women every day, all day. All right. Oh my God. He could have called me.
You would have done it for him.
I would have just found something for him. Like, listen, man, I'm gonna do some searches for you for like 3 hours a day. Just say this is your browser, all right?
Yeah. Just cut the check.
Right.
Oh, he
You
ain't
get
cutting any
80
more
mil, you
checks.
can
He don't
afford
got
it.
any money anymore.
Jesus. Oh, what, man.
Poor Mel. Poor Mel.
Oh, it's something I want to say so bad. I can't. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you can. I can hear it.
Nah, man, I can't.
That's even better. We'll move on to Notre Dame, who
Dumb
also
nigga.
didn't. Who
God.
also didn't cover the spread.
Oh,
He said it anyway.
Yeah, you couldn't hold back.
dumbass dude. Oh, man, listen. Nope. I would have watched ugly girls kissing for 80 mil every day. That would have been my search on the hub. You could have been, oh my God.
Could have just found Jesus for 80 million too. That would have been the better option for him.
Man. Jeez, oh Pete, man. I just, good God. Could have been on Tinder. Uh,
Plenty of
what's
fish, farmers only.
right.
I'm,
Hell,
I'm
he
sure
could have
there's some
paid Connell
college
Barrett for 80 mil.
maybe find like a nice older lady at who's teaching at Michigan State or something. You know,
Man, he could have bought himself on The Bachelor with 80 mil. Lord.
Oh boy,
So
sorry.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame also didn't cover the spread against Central Michigan.
Speaking of weird sex freaks.
None of us got that. Bama, I knew I should have stuck with my gut and picked South Florida, but I didn't because I'm a dumbass. Only won by 14. They dropped out of the top 10 this week. And Toledo only won by 4 over San Jose State. So that does that for college. For us, our updated standings for college now, we have myself at 19, 16, and 1, Dub at 19, 16, and 1, Gray at 17, 18, and 1, Kode at 16, 19, and 1, and old Parrot at 15, 20, and 1 for the year.
Heard.
Shit. All right.
Can't ever go back home.
So going into college this week, got a lot of good games. Only one game for us. It's totally in the top 10. But we're going to start off number 1 Georgia at home, 42-point favorite over UAB. That's a big number again, and they just don't look great. So I got to go UAB. Hopefully, at least a push.
Georgia.
Kode?
Man, my gut wants to say 42. My gut wants to say 45 just because all the trash Trent Dilfer been talking since he got there at UAB. But I see Georgia not really paying attention and just kind of coasting through this game and still gonna win by like 20. So
You're on UAB.
Yeah, I'm gonna go UAB.
All right, we're going to come right back to you. Michigan at home, 24-point favorite against Rutgers.
Ah, Michigan. Forgot
Harbaugh,
Rutgers still even had a team.
Harbaugh back this week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, give me the Walmart boogers.
This is a tough one because I think Shiano's going to put up a little bit of a fight, but I got to go. Unfortunately, Michigan here. Probably another push. Coming back, Harbaugh back. They're going to play hard, even though McCarthy looked like ass last week. But I think they're just they're sleepwalking. So Harbaugh get them ready. Number 3, Texas is a 15-point favorite at Baylor. I'm going with the Horns this week. I think they get out of that funk that they were in last week, sleepwalking after the big win at Bama, and they take care of business at Baylor.
Yep, horns. Hook 'em.
Cody?
Yeah, give me Longhorns, man. Anybody to give up 20+ yard passes to a dude throwing sidearm, like, nah, man.
I should have mentioned too, Parrott has Georgia, UM, and Texas so far as well. He also has Florida State, number 4, Florida State, 2.5-point favorite at Clemson. Cody?
Florida State.
Gray?
Oh man, I don't know. They look like shit.
Is their quarterback playing is the question.
Right.
Because if he's not playing, I'm taking Clemson. If he is playing, I'm taking Florida State. Pretty much how my pick's going. So I may be changing come Saturday when it comes out.
Yeah. Let me know, but for now, Florida State.
I'm going to do the same and assume that he is playing, but if he's out, I'm switching to Clemson. Number 5, USC on the road at Arizona State. They're 35-point favorites. Give me the Trojans.
The Trojans.
35?
35 at Arizona State.
Yeah, give me the Trojans.
Parrott also has the Trojans. A number 6 game of the week. Number 6, Ohio State. 3-point favorite at number 9, Notre Dame. Parrott has Ohio State. Cody?
Man, Ohio State.
Gray?
What do you know? You know what?
I hate to go against that handsome man that's running Notre Dame, but I have to.
He was a Buckeye first.
Yes, he was. He's right on the wall, autographed. So, 69, eh? 6'9".
Yeah, that's right.
I like to be the 6.
Ohio State for Gray. I'm going to be on Notre Dame this week. I still don't trust Ohio State. I'm not going to trust Ohio State until I see them beat someone real. This will be the week this week. So I'm taking Notre Dame and 3 points at home. It's going to be a grind them out sort of game. And I think that's what's going to happen. It's really going to come down to is Ohio State's defense the real deal or not? And can Notre Dame properly double Marvin Harrison? If they can't double Marvin Harrison, they're going to be in some trouble. But it's going to all come down to is Ohio State's defense legit? Are they legit or not? They've gotten off to slow starts last 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. But I think Notre Dame wins at home. I saw Ohio State's going to have 3 losses this year. Hope I'm wrong, but
Yeah, I was going that way too. In my money, I would bet Notre Dame. But since this is a podcast, I'm going to be a homer.
yeah, I'm taking, I'm going to take Notre Dame with the points and the under. I think the under is like 55.5. I mean, I see like a 20-17 game. I think it's just going to be it's going to be a slugfest, low scoring slugfest is what I think is going to happen here. And I think the better quarterback, Sam Hartman, is going to win the game. So we'll go to number 7, Penn State. They are a 14.5-point favorite at home against number 24, Iowa. They won close on the road, but covered 14.5 last week. I think Iowa isn't that bad. I think Iowa keeps this close. So I'm going to go Iowa here. Tight game, probably an overtime game.
Nah, man, give me Penn State. Penn State by 17.
Cody.
I just see Penn State screwing this up somehow. Um, but I'm gonna go with Penn State.
All right. State Penn for Cody.
That 30 points by Iowa last week was a fluke.
Parrot also has Penn State. Number 8, Washington at home, 21-point favorite against California A. Parrot has Washington. Cody.
Oh yeah, Washington.
Gray.
Washington.
Yeah, that's where I'm going as well, man. Penix just dude looks good. He's the Heisman front runner right now, I think. Number 9, Notre Dame playing Ohio State. We already went over that. Number 10, Oregon, a 21-point favorite at home against number 19, Colorado. I'm going to go Colorado. I think they lose, but I think they are I think they're going to be able to hang in a little bit and then kind of get blown away in the fourth. I think Colorado loses by 2 touchdowns, but 21's a big number. And I know Travis Hunter's probably out, which is tough for him, but I think they still got enough athletes over there to make it a competitive game.
He's out. Might be out like 3 weeks, they said, right?
They said lacerated liver.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck.
On a cheap shot.
Yeah. That was a crock of shit. Yeah, Colorado. I agree with you. I think Oregon wins. Hopefully the Oregon that showed up against T-Tech shows up, and then, Colorado can do what Colorado does. But they struggle with Colorado State, and Oregon's at home. So
We're going to see what that defense is made out of. Cody?
Yeah, I'm going Colorado. Bo Nix is still the quarterback at Oregon.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. We have Toledo, a 21.5-point favorite at home against Western Michigan. Cody?
This same Western Michigan got beat by Iowa too, right? Or no?
I think they got beat by Michigan State, didn't they? Michigan State play Western this year to start the year, didn't they? 31-7 or something?
I'm trying to think who Iowa played last week. They dropped 30 on. But I can't remember if it was Western Michigan or not. But give me Toledo.
UT for Cody. Correct.
Is that the Glass Bowl, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Toledo.
Yeah, I don't like the half point because I think they'll probably win by about 25, but I'm going to stick with Toledo. I think they'll blow them out, hopefully, on their way to another MAC championship. I'm going to go UT for me. And then Michigan State, they are plus 7.5 at home against Maryland. Yeah, I'm going Maryland here. Tua's little brother going to do some work, and Michigan State is just in shambles. So I don't think they're going to get out of it the rest of the year. Gray?
Yeah, Maryland.
And Cody.
Yeah,
Cody.
Maryland.
Cody wants the Fighting Mel Tuckers.
80 million. 80 million. You could have lost to Maryland and still kept 80 million.
All right, going into NFL last week.
Well, I
NFL
guess there is an answer to that question: how you could blow 80 million.
He was probably hoping someone would have blew him for 80 million.
Somebody for 80 million. He could have bought somebody for $80.
You know what you got for 80 million? Ben Franklin. That's what you got for 80 million. That's all. That's the only person you need when you got 80 million. Ben Franklin.
Man, he could have bought somebody for $80. He in Michigan. Like, he could have got something bad with $80 in Michigan.
And no one would ever known about it either.
No, nobody. And if they would have found out, what they would have said? Oh, he just liked them. He liked the ladies of the night.
And the Michigan State would have been like, "We don't condone that, Mel. Just don't do it again. We'll bring in some ladies for you, so you don't have to do that and get your name out there."
Oh,
He could have called Tom Izzo. Could have got him some women in.
Yeah, even old D'Antonio's old hags could have probably got him some. All right. And to the NFL, where Mel Tucker will probably be anyways next year, an assistant on some team, like a videographer. We
We'll
had
be
we
at
had a
Alabama
little,
next season.
we had a little bit better records in NFL, except for Dub, who is consistent with 2 straight weeks at 7-9. Kode had the best week, 12-4 this week. I was at 11-5, and Gray and Parrott both were 10-6. Eagles beat the Vikings. Falcons beat the Packers. Sorry, Gray, only one on the Packers there. We swept the Bills. They beat the Raiders. Ravens beat the Bengals. Joey Burrow going to be out probably for a couple weeks. Lions do Lions things. Choke against the Chargers. I'm sorry, choke against the Seahawks. Excuse me. Chargers do Charger things. Choke against the Titans. Man, I fucked this up. I don't know what I'm looking at. Parrott picked the Bears, not the Bucks. Oh, and he picked the Steelers, so it still works out. We all picked the Bucks except Parrott and Baker. Kode trusts because he's having a good year. Not as good as day though as Daniel Jones had. You're welcome. Chief, the best second half of quarterbacks literally ever had in NFL history. Thank me later. Chiefs beat the Jags in probably the most boring game of the week. Colts beat the Texans. Niners beat the Rams. Giants beat the Giants had to come back and beat the Cardinals. They were down much. Cowboys dominate the Jets. Jesus Christ. What was I doing today? Parrott had the Commanders. Parrott was fucking 11-5. I'm done as shit. He's the only one that took the Commanders. Everyone else took the Broncos, and Russell Wilson choked again. Dolphins beat the Patriots. Dub's the only one who had them. Saints beat the Panthers. Dub is the only one who had the Panthers, shockingly. And we all had the Browns, who lost to the Steelers, except Parrott, who had the Steelers. And unfortunately for Nick Chubb's knee, that ain't coming back through that door for the poor Browns this year. So, with all that being said, our updated NFL standings, we have myself at 20-12, Parrott at 20-12, Kode at 19-13, Gray at 17-15, and Dub at 14-18. Going into this week, Thursday Night Football, 49ers, Giants. Niners for me.
Niners.
Ooh, time to switch quarterbacks.
Yes, it is. Don't play Daniel Jones this week. Titans at Browns. Excuse me. Parrott took the Titans. Kode.
Yeah, give me Titans.
Gray.
Browns.
I'm also going Browns. Titans just don't impress me, and Jerome Ford actually looked good in a backup role. Don't be surprised if the Browns sign Kareem Hunt. Falcons at Lions. Lions aren't going to lie in 2 weeks in a row. I don't think, at least. Falcons are they're an 2-0 team, but they're 2-0. Gray?
Like we said, Lions will go in and fuck it up at home, and they did. But they're not going to do it again this week.
Kode?
Game in Detroit or Atlanta?
Detroit.
Oh, do I want to get off the bird this week? Nah, man, Lions gonna Lion. Give me the Falcons again.
Falcons for Kode. I like it. I think it's going to be closer than people think. Saints at Packers. Parrott has the Packers. Kode?
Packers and who?
Saints at Packers.
Oh, Saints. Oh, Jesus. Good God, this is gonna be an awful game.
I agree. It'd be boring shit.
Oh man, 8-5 Saints.
Great.
Packers.
Oh God. The Saints defense is solid. And Jordan Love is so up and down, but unfortunately I gotta do it. I gotta take Packers at home. I don't want to, but Derek Carr still is the Saints quarterback. Broncos at Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins, man. They look good. They look really good.
Yeah, it's the fucking Broncos. Give me the Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins.
All right. We have the battle of the 0-2 teams. Chargers at Vikings. Parrot's got the Chargers, Cody.
Ooh. Give me Chargers.
Yep.
I mean, they gotta they should have won the first 2 weeks. Vikings, man, I just don't know what to think. Jefferson's gonna have 200 yards and they're still gonna lose, but I guess I'm just gonna go Chargers too. I don't like it, but I'm going to. Patriots at Jets. I'm going Patriots on the road here. Just can't get Zach Wilson, man. Just I don't know.
He what was that, Cody? He ass.
Yeah, man, he ass, man. Just just straight garbage. Yeah, give me the Patriots.
All right. Parrot took the Jets. Bills at Commanders. Parrot has the Bills. Cody?
Bills.
Bills.
Bills for me as well. We have Texans at Jags. Jagging this week. Again.
Jags.
Yeah, Jags. Maybe I need to pick up Trevor Lawrence this week.
Trevor Lawrence better not be on the waivers. Colts at Ravens. Parrot's got the Ravens. Cody?
Yeah, Ravens. Especially if Richardson is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Ravens.
Your buddy
Ravens.
Your buddy Gardner Minshew's the backup there, who actually came in and managed the game pretty well after that. But I'm going Ravens also. Panthers at Seahawks. Man, I'm going Seahawks. Just Bryce Young just looks bad right now, and you're going into Seattle with that crowd and that defense. Yeah, give me Seahawks.
Sea chickens.
Yep, Seahawks.
Sorry, I'm like invested in this Final Jeopardy because the girl was way ahead.
Parrot also took the Seahawks. Bears at Chiefs. Parrot has the Chiefs. Cody?
Chiefs.
Oh, she fudged up, man. Holzhauser, brilliant betting. Bet $119. She bet 6,000, so it dropped her in the combined score 2,000 below. So Holzhauser won.
Yikes!
She had it, man. She choked it. She was thinking what he would bet. That was smart play on his part. That's why he's a professional gambler.
Should have got the question right. Bears at Chiefs, Gray.
Oh, come on.
I figured so. I just got to get the answer.
Fucking ask me that question.
Don't
even ask me the next one either.
Chiefs for me as well.
Just saying, Kelsey been hanging out with Taylor Swift.
Ugh,
she might be the curse too.
Oh, it will be. Cowboys at Cardinals. Cowboys for me. Cowboys for Gray. Cowboys for Parrot. Cody?
Yeah, Cowboys.
Sunday night football. Steelers at Raiders. Raiders for Parrot. What you got, Cody?
Oh, man. I mean, Kenny Pickett ass too. But he at least got a defense. So
I don't know. Fitzpatrick was in the hospital. I mean, shit.
Oh, was he? Well,
if that front four doesn't get home, that defense is ass.
Yeah. And the Raiders ain't really much to talk about.
If Deshaun Watson didn't gift him 2 touchdowns,
yeah.
I should say 1 touchdown. That the tight end should have caught that first ball in the game. That wasn't Deshaun's fault. But.
And I don't really see Jimmy G taking a risk like that.
Oh no, James G, he's gonna throw it down. He's gonna throw it down, a little check down because he can't hurt himself. We got the porn stars after the game.
Right. I say he might be James G now. He is in Vegas. Hey, $80 million could have got you a porn star. 80 mil, 80 mil could have got you a porn company.
Yeah,
He could have
man.
just
He could have
rotated them
had it.
in.
Mel Tucker would have been with Tila Tequila.
Man, he could have rotated them in and paid them. And then, man, give me the Raiders.
After all that.
I like
It's
it.
Jimmy G banging these porn stars
Right?
with 100 mil.
Nah, man. I'm gonna take Steelers.
Also going to take the Steelers. Eagles at Buccaneers. I'm going to go Eagles here, but it's going to be closer than expected.
Yeah, fuck the Eagles, but Eagles.
Cody?
Eagles.
Eagles. By the way, that's Monday Night Football game number 1. We have 2 again this week. Monday Night Football game number 2. Rams at Bengals. Parrot took the Bengals. Cody?
I'm kind of upset. Perry didn't tell me about this game. We could have been down there on location.
You guys
He
should.
He will be there.
That's messed up. I'd have went.
But he said he's selling the tickets if Burrow's not playing.
Oh, God. Fucking fair weather.
He is.
You know what? Rams one more time.
Gray?
Yeah, Carson Palmer ain't walking through that door.
Woo, Carson Palmer though. Can't even shout out the homie John Kitna.
I think what you mean, Boomer Esiason ain't walking through that door. Give me the Rams.
Man.
Let me pull up our.
No love for Jeff Blake.
We're still
Actually,
Court Millen. We're a month out.
I was hoping
on a
Achilles
baseball
Smith
preview.
was going to walk through the door.
We still got a month
Ocho
yet.
Cinco
before
might
baseball
walk through the
preview.
door.
Let's see here. Hold on a second. I'm pulling up our pigskin pick'em. Pigskin pick'em. Did Acuna hit 2 homers there or just 1?
I know he hit that first pitch.
I need
500 feet.
him,
Or 402.
need him to get 40 goddamn home runs. He's slacking.
Yeah, he
All
hit
right.
1 tonight.
All right, that works. I just need 2 more.
Oh shit!
And
Damn,
they're playing the Phillies this week, so he should get it.
I'm hoping.
damn, dude, we're gonna crush it with Metallica. Friday night is Metallica, Pantera, and Mammoth, and Sunday is Metallica, Five Finger Death Punch, and Ice Nine Kills.
I like Ice Nine Kills.
Same.
Updated standings for Over the Line podcast on Pigskin Pick'em. Mostly Peaceful leading at 23-9. The Pod sitting in second at 21-11. Bree, Jared Goof, Jeremy the Tecmo Super Bowl, ESPN fan a million numbers, and Eric 2341 all in tied for third at 20-12. NTMDTR1's picks 18-14 at Wilson 27, 18-14, and Empty Spiral 17-15. So not too bad. We're sitting in second place. I think that's a good spot for us.
I like it. Who's first?
Mostly Peaceful. Don't know who that is.
Huh.
Sorry, Mostly Peaceful. Do not know who you are. Show yourself. Show yourself.
Bot.
Bot's gonna ask for merch.
You'll ask for 80 million in merch.
This should be good. JC just proposed me a trade. See what this is all about. He's so dumb.
What do you ask?
He sent me Marquise Brown for Jalen Warren. That will be a big old fat negative. Zero shot. I'm trading my backup to Najee Harris, who the way Najee's running is about to be the starter in Pittsburgh for a broke ass wide receiver.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Now, if he was just a random running back, I'd think about it. But I gotta have I've seen all these running back injuries already. I need my handcuffs. By the way, so they were talking about the Monday night curse. So last 4 weeks of Monday Night Football. 4 weeks? Yeah, 4 weeks. We've had two this year. Last 4 weeks, week 16 or whatever it was, 15 or 16, Kyler Murray tears ACL. Last week, DeMar Hamlin dies on the field. Week 1, Rodgers has his Achilles. Week 2 this week, Chubb breaks his leg in half. Monday Night Football's cursed, boys.
Same knee he blew out before.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was a weak knee. He had that old trick knee he was playing on.
You know the crazy part is the motherfucker almost stood up.
Yeah. Again.
It's insane, man. It's too bad.
Man, I gotta find a quarterback, and there ain't nothing out here. There ain't nothing out here in these streets.
Man, Baker's playing the Eagles.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He still can get points, I think, but that's a rough one.
They're gonna be playing from behind, probably.
Who's out there?
I mean, Jimmy G out there right now.
No.
Nah, not against the Steelers defense, man.
Hell, old Kitty Hands Kenny is out here too.
What about your boy Geno Smith?
Nah, somebody got him. Maybe I pick up. Nah, I don't know. I mean, Mac Jones is out here.
They're playing the Jets. I mean, the Jets defense is good.
They're really good.
Oh,
Baker might be your guy. Sticking with Baker.
I know, man. I mean, hell, Goof and Golford are both out here.
Oh, well, go with fucking Goff.
Man,
Cody's just pissed because he's gonna screw me.
Dude,
I got flashbacks, man. I'm sorry.
You have, dude. Yeah, but Goff puts up points. You got to do Goff. I go Goff, no doubt.
I mean, I'm traumatized, man.
Jordan Love just put up like 22 fantasy points against the Falcons defense. Jordan Love sucks. He's worse than Jared Goof.
I mean, Goof will check down all day.
Damn
He'll
right.
at least get me points by checking down.
And David Montgomery's hurt, so he's going to throw to Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh man. Because let's see, the top 10, 3. Oh boy. So I got Kitty Hands Kenny, old Gooford, Goof, Sam Howell, Baker's still out here in these
Thurston's
streets.
great grandson.
Yeah. Old Jimmy G, old Deacon Carr, he out here. Ritter's out here. I don't know.
I mean, Ritter against the Lions defense ain't bad either.
Hell. So
the Lions lost CJ Gardner Johnson. I think he tore his pec, so he's probably done for the year.
Yeah, but Aiden Hutchinson is still out there too, though.
Yeah, but Ritter just run away from him. Ritter can fly, man.
Yeah.
I like Ritter. I think he's getting a bad rap. That dude, I think
right. Like he's not great, but he's not terrible.
No, I like Desmond Ritter. I think he's fine.
I don't know. I might go with Ritter. Oh damn! Somebody put him on waivers. That might mess me up later on in the season. I don't know, man. I might go with Goof.
You gotta go Goof.
Give him one more chance to let me down.
There you go. There you go.
Damn, somebody put him on waivers? That's all right. I'll claim him. I mean, I gotta drop somebody though. All right, who am I drop? I'll drop somebody from the Broncos. Who cares? Yeah. Sorry, Samaj P. Ryan.
You didn't need him anyways.
No. Which I might even oh man, where my dude at? All right, now see, this is the same nonsense that happened to me last week. And luckily, Daniel Jones had to gain the half of his life.
You're welcome.
And oh man, processes. Damn, I gotta wait till tomorrow for my waiver to process.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Oh,
You just don't
geez.
get it today.
Listen, man, he was on waivers. Ain't nobody want him.
And you got to hope that people that are doing worse than you don't pick him up.
That's right.
It's Jared Goff. Ain't nobody want Jared Goff.
Someone might want Jared Goff.
I'm only taking Jared Goff because Daniel Jones is playing the 49ers.
Eh. Yeah, old dimes will be back next week in your heart.
Yeah, Danny Dimes. Jesus.
I
don't know.
Shit.
Maybe I should just. Oh damn! Somebody put Baker on waivers too.
Ooh.
I should. I don't know.
Oh, Acuna had 2 homers. Why are you lying to me, Cody?
Oh, he had 2.
Why are you lying to me like that?
I seen the one.
He hit one.
I
in the
seen the
6th.
one, and then it was
He
it
hit
was
one in the
bath
6th.
time.
That means I only need 1 more. And he had a stolen base tonight. He's number 67 of the year.
Ooh.
He's about to be a
well.
40-70 man. That's what I'm talking about. That is what the fuck I'm talking about. 1 more, Acuna. 1 more goddamn homer.
Cody, what side?
For you, right?
Bear.
All right. Bear, you always get stuck with the right side.
I do. I got 2 on the left one time, 2 weeks in a row. That's about it.
All right, yeah, we're gonna roll on the left side again.
Greg got mad and picked the left for himself.
Yeah.
2 weeks. I've been doing it for the whole goddamn year. 2 weeks. All right. Well, we're in the Apex this week again. Saturday night. Looks like decent card. Not many on this one. All right. So let's start from the bottom. Man, what is this shit? Start from the bottom. Women's bantamweight bout from Mexico. She looks like the girl from the ring. Got no face. Montserrat Rendon.
From Brazil, Tamaris Vidal.
Oh, this is easier. Women's strawweight bout from Japan. Mizuki. Like Bazuki, but with an M.
And from the United States, Hannah Goldie Wilson.
No,
In a
you,
heavyweight.
Hannah Goldie, she out here fighting and not on OnlyFans. Go ahead, girl.
In a heavyweight bout from Nigeria, Muhammad Usman. Name sound familiar? Because it is. Be Kamar's brother.
Is it?
It is, yes.
He big dude.
I think it's his younger brother, I want to say.
He big dude.
I think he's been training him. Maybe is this his first UFC fight?
And
no.
fighting from the United States, Jake, I'm not a parrot, Collier.
Yeah.
Tell about y'all for the head kick.
Yeah, he won by TKO August 6th, and he beat Justin Taffa by unanimous decision back in April. All right, there we go. All right. Middleweight bout from Aussie, Jacob Malkoon. That dude looks hairy as fuck.
From Oi, United States, Cody Brundage.
Welterweight fight from the United States. The easiest name I'm going to get in this whole thing, Tim Means.
From Portugal, Andre Viejo.
Philip.
Philo. Viejo. Philo.
How many holes you could have filled with 80 million?
The last fight on the prelim card before Cody goes off on Mel Tucker again. Bantamweight bout from the United States, Dan Argueta.
From the United States, Miles. Who? Jones.
No, it's John's.
John's there.
Johns.
You know how
Fuck.
many times you could have been a John with 80 million?
The first fight on the main card, featherweight bout from Brazil, Ricardo Ramos.
From Canada, Chuck Jourdain.
A welterweight fight From the United States, Brian Battlebots.
From the United States.
Well, comb
A-
over Fletcher, it looks like.
AJ Comb over Fletcher.
Ooh, he look like he sit out some girl's window late at night.
Women's strawweight bout, the number 8 ranked women's strawweight from Brazil, Marina Rodriguez.
Against from the United States, this whole side, it feels like Michelle Watterson Gomez.
Oh, is that the karate hottie?
Karate hottie who got married like a bitch.
No, she ain't too hot no more.
Nope,
Cooled
she's
off a little
she's
bit.
married. Featherweight bout from the United States, number 10 ranked featherweight, Bryce Thug Mitchell. I think Thug Nasty, actually. I think it's Thug Nasty.
I don't know this guy's name. From the United States, Dan Ige.
Dan EJ.
EJ Ige.
Can't be out
Ice.
here calling yourself Thug Nasty,
Thug Nasty.
especially when you look like an Eagle Scout.
That's what makes him Thug Nasty. He whoops shit out of all of us. Don't even know. He looks like he should be doing our taxes or something.
They've been knocking over mailboxes for years.
And your main event, a lightweight fight, the number 6 ranked lightweight in the world from Azerbaijan, Rafael Fiziev.
And from Poland, number 7 ranked lightweight underdog. What is it? Matuz Gamrot?
Gamrot.
And it look like they just gonna stand them in the middle of the octagon and throw hands.
That's exactly what it looks like is going to happen. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I would think.
That's all you're gonna hear, just leather slapping.
Won't be a quick fight. There you go. That is a UFC fight night, probably 678.
678.
Just an estimated guess of how many they've had. That's what it feels like, at least.
Who you taking, Bear?
I like Fiziev, Thug Nasty, and whoever the karate hottie was facing. Can't remember her name. The Brazilian.
Cody?
Give me Jazzy Fizzle Fizzle. Dan Ige, because I refuse to call the dude that just came to my house trying to sell me books. I'm not calling him Thug Nasty. I refuse. Like my mailman, honestly. And I'm going with the karate hottie, man. She just got married. It's a lot of aggression. This. I mean, you know how it is. You get married, everything comes to a screeching halt, and stuff ain't as fun as it used to be. So you got a lot more aggression out here in these streets. So, so I'm going with the karate hottie.
All right. Anything else in sports?
Man, I don't think so. There wasn't much. Besides some
Besides Team
NFL injuries.
USA losing to Canada,
Man, we don't talk about that.
fucking bums.
In basketball, baby. Should be losing to Canada in hockey.
They
Not
shouldn't be losing at all. That's what happens when you send Austin Reeves to do a real basketball player's job.
Here we go.
Bunch of bums. A whole roster full of bums. How you let Dylan Brooks drop 30 on you?
United States 80 million could have bought the USA to win.
80 million. You could have bought all of FIBA with 80 million.
All right. Well, if that's it, this is gonna be it. Another week of one episode. We'll come back next week with 2. Cody still doesn't know what he wants to do for that second episode.
How to blow 80 million?
That sounds
the things you could have done instead of blowing 80 million.
Maybe that'll be it next week. So thanks to Wes Anderson, All Wear Clothing, Crandall's Quality Landscaping, Connell Barrett, DatingTransformation.com, Paper Denim Art, and Sparty Steve. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Man, I probably could have got Nick Chubb another knee for 80 million.
Speaking of Chubbs, you know what I mean? You could have got for 80 million.